Okay, I'd like to welcome the group of SPI, and they're going to explain us about the background of Bob Williams. So, can you tell me more about Bob Williams, please?
Yes, please. If I can give you some brief of Rob Williams, was born in 1990 and he's 28 years old, and he's graduated 6 years before 6 years in Northampton University as an IT computer scientist, and he's working well company, and he's getting 34,000 per year, and he making overtime a year roughly 5% of his salary, and around 17,000 last year he making, and he has not got any benefits at this time. So our company can help him to achieve his goal for achievement. First, buying house at the age of 31, and early retirement at the age 60, and so pursuing in his traveling position after retirement. So, and retirement is financial position. That's the some profile of clients.
Okay, so what's Rob's attitude towards risk and his investment?
As we know, first the young persons, he cannot he can take more risk, more, of the when we compare the seniors. So the Rob in Rob has opportunity to make an energy to start again, even if the investment is failed. So, however, according to his attitude or to the risk, it shows that the risky client is indicated his caution approach. And for example, he received inheritance amount for 40,000 6 months ago. On the one hand, he does not want to put the inheritance money at risk. On other hand, he feels that money should work in harder to get the benefits. Moreover, in investment habit is not good enough. He always followed unprofessional advice. So
Okay.
yeah.
From what you've said, it clearly states that Rob is a bit uncertain with his investment. So, how can you help improve his suitability?
His suitability.
Yeah.
In consideration, ethical investment, the investment will manage by the professional fund managers, and to achieve his goals buying a house, and we mentioned it before, to achieve his 4 goals. But if we decided the series of planning to help him reduce expenses. On the other hand, the pension or fund are important to income for his target to earn in 60, and then pursue traveling, pursue. We will respect attitude of remaining financially independent.
Okay. From what you said, it's clear that you've stated his financial situation and we get his background. But do you know the main circumstance to his effect towards his sustainability? So, how would you deal with that?
To achieve his goal, for example, we analyze Rob assets and liabilities from the balance sheet and income, and his income and expenditure statement. For the asset, the advantage of Rob assets is that the value of the cash and the deposit in the bank and premium bond in bonds relatively stable. So on the we focus on in the liability. The main problem in the ROB liability is the most of the unsecured loan whose interest rates are much of the higher than the secured loan. As a result, if the client cannot pay off the loan earlier, the excessive cumulative and interest payment will place a heavy pressure on him. Overall, in consideration of fact, the net worth is 23,163 greater than the liability.
Okay, sounds very good. So can you tell me more about his income and expenditure analysis, please?
Yeah, first we make like lifetime cash flow. The whole financial circumstance is far. It's clear to save cannot support to life more than the 3 years after his earlier. So this problem is created that the number of expenditure that spending is the most of items, and then we make like to reduce.
Okay, then you clearly have a clear point of view of how you're going to reduce his expenditure, don't you?
Yeah, of course, we decrease some expenditure. We see that in this table as well, you see the table. We reduce some expenditure, as for example, food, clothes, miscellaneous, social, gift, utility, all that in expenses. When he is reducing, he saves money.
Okay, but what about the outcome?
The outcome when we make this, the outcome we have started scenario 1 called reduce expenses, and then we can see from the lifetime cash flow chart scenario 1, his extra saving can support him to life 2 years further. Then we can create scenario 2, pay off a debt. Thus, the money is saved from scenario 1 to pay off debt at the beginning, because the interest payment will be increased if the pays off debt later.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant idea. So it's a good idea because it pays off the debts at the beginning or when he starts. So what else is there?
Is our client we sense in emergency fund as well. Are you saying like that emergency fund? No.
Yeah, emergency fund. Yeah.
Yeah. As a pension, as a emergency fund and protection. He has not got any emergency fund. Emergency fund and emergency fund is important because there are always some events in your life which happening out of your imagination. Therefore, we advise to clients to create an emergency fund account to put 250 per month. Is that additionally this money is tax free.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you actually arranged with Rob a pension occupation scheme that he possibly take on?
After when he make the emergency fund protection account, is also Rob does not have any keep recorded to transaction. The investment will be managing professional fund managers to achieve his goal of buying house. Is that clear?
Yeah.
And he planning him to reduce expenses on the and then he started to create scenario 3 pension from him. The differences has been showing the comparing the scenario 2 and scenario 3. Some income to support his life between 63 and 67. This is the reason why occupational pension is significant for him. And he put 3% of salary in account, and another 3% of the employer will put another 3% in salary in the account. The occupational pension can be used to the income after retirement.
Okay, so it's clear that you've helped him manage his way with retirement. I assume that you're gonna help him figure his way to buy a house, right?
Yeah, after he making, and we decide, and we encourage to buy a house, because we making so many scenarios to reduce in expenses, because he making money to save, and then at this time we suggest to buy a house. And this picture of the house we suggest to buy it is a two-bedroom house which is located in the popular area in Deerfield Road, Abington, and entry in Northampton. Although he cannot pay off the price of 150,000 we estimate he will be obtain a mortgage of 130,000 from a bank, and we have assumed Rob will borrow 130 mortgage from the bank. The interest rate of this money is a 4%, and he will pay off the mortgage in 25 years as a result. So therefore, the amount of money he has to pay now is 20,000 pounds.
Okay, understood. It's clear that I'm very curious. That are you sure you can afford the 20,000?
Yes, I'm sure about this. The chart for your lifetime cash flow in the scenario for buying a house has shown us that you will have 25,836 pounds for saving at the moment. He's saving is more than the amount of money he going to pay. On the other hand, so the long-term investment value of the house. Then chart has a percent the valuation of historical house, and the value of the traced house has raised for 45.5%. The period of 2013 and 17, and the value of the house has increased to 50,000 within the period, and is affordable.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great detail about his plans of buying that house at the age of 31. Can you explain to me his investments that he'll probably make?
Yeah, we prefer to suggest Rob to reorganize the investment by selling all his coalition shares, then put his money into an ethical fund, because there are ethical fact in the existing investment. The Invesco perpetual high interest accumulation covered drugs, defense, and tobacco, which are affected by the development of unrest and patent sales. The Imperial Tobacco Company provide tobacco, which was made great profits by sacrificing people's health as cost. The success in BP means that much more carbon emissions will be created. Ethical investing is to regard ethical principles as the main phase for securities section. The ethical investment we prefer to recommend called Upding Ethical World Equity Funds. The chart shows that there is an increasing ethical fund there's an increasing trend in the ethical fund from 2016 to 2018.
Okay, great. Can you show me more detail about the company, please?
Yes, the main feature of this ethical fund is to find great ethical companies, no matter where they happen to be based. The fund manager in this company will allocate the client's assets into different religions. The top 5 religions are United States, United Kingdom, Japan, and Hong Kong and Singapore. And the fund manager also separate the risk by portfolio diversification. The top 5 sectors are software, computer service, banks, and mobile telecommunications, financial service, real estate investment and service.
Okay, good. Can you please tell me what kind of investment it is, please?
Yeah, the fund is passive management for Bob because he does not need to keep on check with the stock market and decided when to buy or sell the stock. He just put money into the fund and the fund manager will help him to measure the investment. However, the fund is an active investment for the fund manager as he has control that when and which stock to buy or sell. Furthermore, the client not only invests in stock but invests in company pensions and ISA as well. The money that he put into company pension or ISA is tax free. Therefore, this investment can create positive tax implication by reducing the taxable income.
Okay, that's good. It's very good. Clearly, Rob is planning to study part-time chartered engineering certificate. So he believes that once he obtains a CE and G certificate, his salary could be increased by 15%. Have you considered about this factor?
Yeah, the lifetime cash flow of which in the chart have shown the Rob's income will cover all the years in his retirement period. Even if Rob cannot achieve the CENG, his income under today's salary level after our adjustment can already support him to make a living in his retirement period. On the other hand, we have prepared another lifetime cash flow for him, in which we have assumed that he will achieve the CENG in 2 years, and there will be an increase of 15 in his salary. It will become 39,100 from the 3rd year. Then the income for retirement period for the saving and occupational pension has expanded to his 76, which means that he does not need to worry about the issue of money until he's 75, because his incomes can fully cover his total need in the period before he's 75.
Okay, so it's quite clear that with all the planning, Rob should be secure by the time he should be retired by the time he's 60 and he should be secure by 75. So how great were the investments?
Yeah, to compare the chart of scenario 6 with the chart of the base plan, it is obvious that if nothing change in if nothing change in his budget, his savings can only support him to live for the 2 years after his retirement at the age of 16. In the periods between his 62 and 67, his incomes will be zero, which means that he does not have the capacity to early retire at the age of 16. Under today's financial circumstance, however, after making change by following the 6 scenarios we have designed for him, he will be able to live for rest years after his retirement. Besides, he will have his own house at the age of 31, which will make his retirement much more comfortable. Since then, he basically have the capacity and the money to achieve his goal of early retirement at the age of 60.
Okay, that's great. Do you have any recommendations that you can give to Rob?
Yeah.
Any additional recommendations?
Yeah, we have another additional scenario for him. Yeah, the first